Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel, Airshaw Graphics. I just got done doing this 8-foot sign last night. I would have had it on video, but when I was editing my video, I made a mistake and I cut too many parts out. And I wasn't happy with it, so you're not gonna see the process of this sign being done, but I do have to make two more smaller signs, two more 24 by 48s, which is gonna go on each side of this sign. This side is gonna be in the middle, outside above the doorway. Then I'm gonna have two 48-inch long signs. One is gonna go on the left side, and another one is gonna go on the right side. So I'm gonna show you the process of how I would get them done. So it's time to head back to the graphic area, and I'm gonna show you how I get down with the graphics before I do the sign. All right, so right now, I already have my design done. This is gonna be one of my signs. It's just gonna have the word sign, and my other sign is gonna have the word banners. So those two 48-inch signs that I'm gonna do. So right now, I'm getting ready to print it out on the vinyl cutter. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting everything up. In my prior video, I showed you how I drag everything from illustration onto my artboard, and then I drag it. I drag everything from illustration to my computer, and then I drag it from the computer into SignMaster software. Now the SignMaster software that goes with the vinyl cutter. That's connected with the vinyl cutter. So now all I gotta do is send the information over to the vinyl cutter. So by doing this, let me adjust my camera a little bit. That way you can see both screens. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go, I gotta select it first. The first thing I gotta do is I gotta select it. So I just take my arrow and I select it just like that. Then I click on the Apple icon and I go to create cut contour. Click on that. And as you can see, the light blue outline going around all the letters. So this is the tracing process. So once I see the blue highlight going around the edges of all the letters, I see that everything is traced. I click on keep holds, even though I don't have any holds in these letters. But I just click on it anyway. Then I click accept. Then I go over to the blade icon and I just click on that. And then you'll see the outline that pops up right there of all the letters. And then I just click on cut now. Just like that. Then over here, a box pop up. It says proceed with cutting, yes or no. I just click yes. It's just like that. My vinyl cutter is starting to cut. Let's go over to the vinyl cutter. I should have speeded up a little bit. Actually, I did. But I think I should have speeded up a little bit faster. But I just want to make sure everything come out right. was last night when I started using this thing. That's when I was doing the 8-foot poster. When I was cutting out my, not poster, sign. When I was doing the 8-foot sign and working on my logo, it only cut out 3 letters and then it just stopped all of a sudden. It just done this sudden stop. So it's like a waste of vinyl, and I had to do it over again. Second time it came out right, so hopefully everything is looking good so far. So it's cutting out the 3rd letter. I noticed when it cut out, it cuts backwards, so it doesn't start at the first letter, it starts at the last letter, and it goes backwards. So once I get done cutting this out, then the next thing I do is I gotta take off the extra vinyl. I gotta peel back the extra vinyl that I don't need. That way you can be able to see the letters. And then I'm gonna transfer the letters onto the transfer tape and get it onto the sign. So right now I'm down to my last letter. All right, now that I got my vinyl cut, as you can see, I got the letters cut out. So all I gotta do now is start peeling back the unnecessary vinyl that I don't need. So I'm gonna get started on that. Let me see. A lot of this vinyl too, I can actually save because I might can use it for smaller letters or designs or whatever. So what I'm doing right now is I'm about to cut the bottom part of this vinyl all the way off, because I can save that. And use it for small letters or any type of design. Cut that off and just roll this up. I probably can use this with something else later in the future. All right. All I gotta do now is just peel back the vinyl that I don't need. Another thing too, I got practice on peeling back vinyl without it touching the parts that shouldn't be touched. I just be able to just peel it back just like that. So other than that, I did okay. But I need to learn how to do it a lot faster and smoother. So now the next thing, oh, well, I don't do that yet. Next thing I want to do is I want to apply transfer tape over this. This is where this comes in. And what I need to do is create a hinge. I don't think this tape is long enough. But let me see. Starting to run out of tape. Just want to make sure that this doesn't move. And make sure it's straight. All right. I'm gonna take my my transfer tape. All right. Allow my transfer tape. Sometimes I still might get a few wrinkles, but it's not that bad. It still helps me to get the job done a lot faster. Now, when it comes to doing this part, if it's not, I gotta make sure the roller, see my roller wasn't even down. I forgot to adjust my roller. So always make sure this is adjusted. it shouldn't leave no air bubbles, but every once in a while you still might get something real small, but it'll come out nice and smooth. Like that. Then I go ahead and cut this off. Just like that. Now what I'm doing is I'm cutting all the extra tape that's overlapping I don't need. I just cut that off. Just like this. Other than that, I should be all set. Now it's time to transfer it onto the board. First thing first, I want to make sure that this is centered. So I do that by measuring. Measuring both sides. Okay. Then I measure up and down. Make sure it's the same amount of space at the top and bottom. Right. That should be good enough right there. Try and make sure it's not crooked. All right. So now the next thing I want to do is I want to create something called a hinge. A hinge is when you put some tape going right down the middle. Shoot, I ran out of tape. All right. Got some extra tape right here. All right. All I gotta do now is peel back the backing. Just like that. Cut that off. And once I get it stuck down nice and firm, then I just peel this off just like this. Just like that. And every once in a while, you might get maybe a few air bubbles, but you can easily just knock it out by just rubbing that. Take your squeegee and rub it just like that. And it's out. Just tear that off. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this side over here. Just peel the backing off. That wasn't supposed to come off like that. I gotta try to put it back in position. All right. This tape wasn't supposed to come off like that. ahead and pull this off. And anytime the letters act like it don't want to stick and it comes up, with the transfer tape, all you gotta do is just put it back in place and just go over it with the squeegee. Go over it, press down nice and firm so that when you do pull it back, it should stick just like that. And that's it. Got 148-inch sign done, one more to go. So this one here says signs. So I got one more to go. It's gonna say banners going across. And once I get that done, I'm gonna have all 3 signs put up outside. Other than that, that's pretty much it, but that's how the sign job gets done. Thanks for watching my channel, Ed Shaw Graphics. If you want to learn more about this, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. Got any questions, comments, you know what to do. All right now.